errors na ibinigay ng EAC Lady Generals. Also, Perpetual was very efficient here with only 3 errors as a team. Bumalik na Prince yung net defense ng EAC. But they had other problems in that set number 2.
Yes, and again, nabanggit ko rin kanina na yung Perpetual, mas aggressive sila in terms of offense na hindi na nila nabibigyan ng chance yung EAC na makapag-run pa ng sarili nilang offense. Take note, meron silang 6 errors para sa set number 2. And dun sa 6 errors na yon, galing yun sa napakagandang offense ng Perpetual. Kaya hindi sila nakapag-setup ng magandang klaseng attack na gusto nila. And 17 attacks ang Perpetual sa set number 2. Out of the 25 na they scored, they got 17 attack points. Diba? So medyo malaki yun. Ibig sabihin, nakuha nila yung gusto nila.
That's true.
Naibigay nila yung atake na gusto nila dito sa EAC and na-convert nila.
Yeah. So, first point is for EAC. Let's see if they can hang around here. They are facing elimination. There's a check, so back-to-back points for Cara Dayanan. Facing elimination already. And Perpetual, now they need to push EAC even more.
And if there's a time na kailangan magpakita or ilabas ng EAC yung energy and yung fighting spirit nila, dito na yun sa set number 3. I mean, ito yung kailangan nilang ipanalo eh. Kasi pag nakuha nila itong set number 3, mabibigyan sila ng isa pang tsansa and baka sa kanila pa mapunta yung momentum na yung game na to.
Jamalin Minor, patong play. Ang pinakawalan dito ng Perpetual, 6 na puntos para kay Minor. First point for the Lady Altas. Cara Dayanan on a roll to start the third set with 3 straight points for EAC. That we know the main scorer of VAC in the classification round. One of the vets as well. Maganda pa para kay Enrico.
Oh, and if mapapansin mo also, Martin, whenever Perpetual is having a hard time looking for attacks, ang palaging pinupuntahan nila kapag ka nagsastruggle sila is yung quick attacks. And nakaka-convert sila dun.
Yeah. Oh, what a drop coming from Dayanan. She is single-handedly annihilating this Perpetual defense.
Oo, parang sabi niya, sino may sabi na power lang ang kailangan mo para pumuntos? Minsan, precision din. Diba? Siyempre, quote natin dyan si Coach Kung Fu, It's not all about power. If you want to have power, kailangan may precision ka rin.
Pero visibly better ang floor defense ng EAC dito sa panimula ng third set. Sumabit si Palacio.
Oh, that would have been a great play galing dito sa Perpetual. Medyo nang-igil lang ng kaunti.
This was a slam dunk of an attempt para kay Palacio. Dinakdak sinabitan.
Parang dinakdak eh.
So EAC with a much faster start, 5-2, Toriado. Sharp serve, diretso kay Lozano yun. Almeñana with the adjustment. Lute tried to save it, pero pupuntos dito ang Perpetual. Look at this. Changing her mind. On her way down was Almeñana.
Another example of not all about power. Precision din. Kasi ito, si Sai, alam natin na yung power, meron talaga siya nun eh.
Palacio. De Andres. Kaya razonable, pumunta. Ball is kept in play. Adlib by Umipon. De Andres. Dinala kay Diana. Hottest hand for EAC so far. That will end her streak. So just like that, Lady Altas are within a point.
And yan yung gusto nilang iwasan. Yung makakuha sila ng medyo space cushion ng lamang. And then, magsa-start sila mag-commit nitong mga errors na makapagbibigay siyempre ng puntos sa kalaban para mawala yung sarili nilang momentum.
life has been difficult for Alex Razonable, at least in this match. Hasn't been herself as a scorer. Ramos, another attack error by EAC. So their lapses. Again, this has been the theme since the first set. It's the errors of EAC that are piling up and hurting them. Was there a touch on that Ramos attempt?
Or maybe kailangan lang ni Coach Kirk na makausap yung mga girls, ano?
Okay.
Para mapaalalahanan na, syempre, again, they were up kanina by, I think, 3. And it was a series of errors. Kaya umabot yung score ng tied sa 5. Pero yun yung kailangan i-address ni Coach Kirk, yung errors nila na kailangan ingatan nila. I mean, against the team like Perpetual, hindi man sila magna-number 1 nang wala lang. So yung mga ganong klaseng lead, dapat yun yung mga i-maximize mo yung aalagaan mo para meron kang konting cushion para dun sa mga errors. But if you're gonna commit a series of mistakes and errors, tas yan yung mga ibibigay mo sa Perpetual, na ma-maximize nila yan
Was there a touch? Parang wala, no?
Oo, parang wala.
There was a tap. No touch. It is a 1-point lead now for the Lady Altas.
But
Scoring 4 straight points.
again, Coach Kirk got what he needed. Siyempre, yung ma-stop muna yung play and makausap yung girls para ma-remind kung ano yung dapat gawin dito sa game na to.
Ito na, Lady Generals, their backs are against the wall, facing the potential end of their season.
Binabawi nitong ni George Lut, itong si Razonable. Dalawang sunod na error prior to this play ang nakamit ni Razonable, pero binigyan siya ng chance na ma-redeem yung sarili niya and she converted.
Oh, she needs to leave it all on the floor. Etong si Razonable dahil this could potentially be her last NCAA match.
And kung ma-extend pa niya to, mas magiging maganda para sa kanya, di ba?
Yeah. Shy, too strong, but there was a check. Challenge to ng EAC.
Hindi, parang umamin na parang umamin agad na meron.
Definitely from this camera angle, there was a touch. 7-6. Lut, Ramos, again, Perpetual's floor defense.
Good catch by Almeniano.
Has been extra active today. And that leads to a minor point. Perpetual now with a 2-point lead. When we return, we'll hear a report from Aaron D.
We're still live here in the Strike Gymnasium in Bacoor, Cavite for the NCAA Season 101 Women's Volleyball Tournament. Martin and Prince, I got a chance to speak to one of the veterans of this Perpetual Lady Alta squad in Shai Umipon, and sinabi nga niya sa akin that everything they worked so hard for throughout the season to be able to reach that #1 seed is encapsulated in this one do-or-die matchup. Kaya naman dinagdag ni Shai na coming into this game, you are going to see little to no traces of relaxation or complacency from their squad. And she also says that communication, which they had trouble with last game, is something na nag-improve today. To end, Shai told me na hindi kami matatalo today na hindi lalaban. Ilalabas na namin ang pusong Altas, ang pusong Perpetualite. Gentlemen.
Maraming salamat, Aaron D. Well, they are playing like that. Dito sa ating laban, you know, visibly the energy is different. Body language is different today for the Perpetual Lady Altas. And even challenges like this one are going their way.
Oo.
Yeah.
Pero very on point yung sinabi ni Xiaomi po, ano? Pinaghirapan naman talaga nila na umabot dun sa number 1 seed na yun. And etong game na to, yung magdi-determine if makakapasok pa ba sila, if matutuloy pa ba nila yung pinaghirapan nila, o uuwi na sila.
Ah,
And in set number 1 and 2, makikita naman natin kung ano yung pinakita nila and kung ano yung binigay nila dito sa EAC team na to. Ano? Kung gaano sila ka-aggressive both on offense,
Yeah.
on defense, giving them different kinds of looks sa atake na confusing attacks going from one side to the other and then back to the middle. So, makikita natin yung preparation nila and kung paano yung naging adjustment nila from game number 1 to this game.
yeah. So we'll see. They're ahead here by 3. Jamalin Menor flying in for the kill.
Parang superhero landing pa nga yun eh.
Look at this. Bam.
Alam niya na eh.
8th point for Menor. That sails out. Masyado malakas. We observe the Omipon. 7-10 is the tally. EAC with a substitution here, so Tatu comes back in. This is her second entry, replacing Ramos. Razonable to serve. Menor, unstoppable. The quick retaliation from the Perpetual Ignautas.
Napakaganda ng mga bolang binibigay nito ni Fifi sa kanyang mga teammates. Ano? Pero babalikan lang ulit natin yan eh. Yung first ball ng Perpetual for set number 1, 2, and then now set number 3. Nasi-set up nila ng maganda yung bola papunta kay Fifi para magkaroon siya ng space and time para basahin yung depensa ng EAC bago niya dalhin yung bola doon sa gusto niya.
This is a rotation error committed by the Lady Generals. Now Perpetual with a comfortable 5-point
Tignan
lead.
mo, rotation lang, mali pa. Wala tayong focus eh, wala talaga eh. Pinasok ka para palitan mo yung mga mali. Dumagdagan na naman yung isang pagkakamali. Wala, di tayo mananalo. Nadadala kayo ng ano, hindi nyo ginagampanan. Come on, isang pasa.
Burado yung fast start kanina ng EAC. Now it's Perpetual with a 5-point advantage. And EAC has to wake up here if
Oo.
they want to prolong their season.
Ito yung mga naging mistakes nila nung elimination round.
Yeah,
Ito mismo yon.
they went back to their old ways, no?
Oo.
Menor, yeah.
Sabi nga ni Coach kanina, hindi ito yung in-expect nila. Hindi nila in-expect na umabot dun sa ganitong level and sa ganitong point dito sa NCAA Season 100. So, lahat ng nakuha nila dun sa play-in and then dun sa coming into the playoff, plus points na lang yun para sa kanila. I mean, they're in a transition year and then yung chance na maka-reach sila sa ganitong point is something positive already for them.
And they're just getting outgunned here by the #1 team in Group A. Chance ball. That was a one-motion quick. Back row attack. Fifi to Enrico. And that's a kill block. That ends Perpetual's run. You know, bouncing back in. Tatu. Now serving, so that means Toriado is in front. Fifi. Menor. Sobra. Approached it under the ball, so 2 straight para sa EAC.
Yeah, but they have the They have the cushion para dun sa mga mistakes na gano'n.
Fifi. Kinaliwa ni Menor. Buhay pa. Kept in play. Perez. All power on that hit.
Bigat nun.
3 straight points by EAC. Timeout, Coach Sandy.
Ano lang, sigurado lang tayo. Huwag natin madaliin. Minamadali nyo naman eh. Ah, pasa tayo. Ah, tapos play tayo ah. Pasok yung dalawa, papasok yung dalawa.
Coach Sandy Rieta with another timeout here to prevent
Oo, and it
EAC's
was a
run.
quick one.
Yeah, that was a quick
Oo.
one.
After dalawa or tatlong straight na point ng EAC, hindi na nila hinayaan pa na kumuha ng isa pa. Kasi syempre yung momentum, baka sa kanila mapunta, tumuloy-tuloy.
First time mag-double sub ni Coach Sandy sa laban. Camille Bustamante is back or is inside for the first time alongside their backup setter. Itong si Nicolette Gaa. 10-13. Pahinga muna ng konti. Itong si Fifi Ariola. Gaa to Menor. Bustamante, her first touch. Joy Perez. Good reaction from Umipon. Pabalik nila kay Menor. Si Joy ulit ang mag-a-attempt. Jody was there. Menor! Through the block. Shemalin Menor. So, mabilisan lang talaga yung double sub ni Coach Sandy. Menor now with 11 points. She is the second player double figures for Perpetual. Almeñana and Ariola are quickly back in.
Bumalasa lang ng kaunti.
Literal, isang play. Fifi Ariola to serve. Opposite hit. Almeñana. That one slowing down. Perez had to adjust. Menor. Razonable. Oh! Put down by Enrico.
Parang motombo. Binigyan ng finger wag. Finger point pala dito, finger point. Ayan, oh.
Bam! Cha Enrico. Pointing to the spot. It is 15-10 Perpetual. Menor. Perez over to Dayanan here. And Cara scores. Hindi pa lubusang bumibitaw ang EAC sa third set.
Malayo pa.
Again, they gotta start now. Good serve. Better first ball, Enrico. Razonable was there for coverage. And Carol Dayanan scores again. Keeping EAC in this one. She has been their most reliable scorer
In this game.
in this game against Perpetual. Ooh! And it's a freebie given by George Lute, 16-12. I'll be back after a few reminders. This is Sir Frank Busi Jr., Mancom representative of Perpetual, who had a short trip to the venue for a change para kay Sir Frank. As we see a sea of maroon. You're looking at the sports director of Bacoor Cavite. This is Michael Ver Comaling, also a 2025 SEA Games gold medalist for pentathlon. And so thank you for having NCAA here in Bacoor. And it is 16-12. Back set. Dayanan. Outside. Perpetual now carries this lead 17-12. Oh, Joy Perez with a cross-court hit.
Not giving up. EAC still not giving up on the set number 3. Medyo malayo pa yan. Malayo pa yan para matapos yung set number 3. I mean, kayang-kaya pa nilang habulin ulit ito. Ano? Makakuha sila ng couple of runs pa and prevent yung, yung mga errors na binibigay nila dito sa Perpetual. Pwede pa.
Ariola. Almeñana flies in for the down-the-line hit.
Pero yung mga klase ng opensa na binibigay ng Perpetual, parang lahat exclamation point eh. Alam mo yung gusto nilang sabihin sa EAC na eto na yun, eto na to.
Pinapakita nila sa atin kung bakit sila yung number 1 team sa Group A. Pero di pa tapos si Karatayan. It is key for EAC to make a run. Di pwede yung nakikipagpalitan sila dito.
And in this set, it's Dayanan who's been medyo mainit dito sa set number 3. Siya yung bumubuhay sa EAC.
Yeah, tama. Almeñana and that set of Ariola has been so deceptive. Omipon out of system play. Razonable will ad-lib as well. Palacio, nakaabang si Datu. Sai, malalim na yon. Sai is down here. Razonable outside. See, that was crucial for EAC. Prince. Crucial, they got the point because Perpetual was at a disadvantage already. But they committed this error.
Mabigat yung point na yon para dito sa EAC.
Dayanan, eto, naabangan na ni Minor. Omipon, dito mawed.
And you know what, Martin, the very big difference na napansin ko from game number 1 to this do-or-die game is very seldom na hinanap ng EAC in this game, yung gitna. Medyo nag-focus sila doon sa wings nila, sa outside at saka sa opposite, na hindi nila napapansin na yung gitna nila, walang bola. And doon sila nakakakuha ng mga mabibilis na puntos doon sa game number 1.
They need some variations sa offensa nila. So might be a good idea to go back to their middles. Omipon! Charging up for that hit. Shy Omipon. Joy Perez is holding on to her knee. This is not what you want to see if you're an NCAA fan. Just getting stretched out here. Cramping up. Here's the medical team. So yeah, let's see what happened. We're looking at Joy Perez, who is at the bottom right of our screens. Oh, it was on this save, and when she folded, so might be a hyperextension, Prince.
And yung mga ganyang klase na na hyperextend, masakit yan. I mean, ako hindi ko nga ma-stretch yung sa akin ng ganyan eh.
Oh, yeah.
Kahit yung sa stretching lang hindi maabot ng ganun.
Yung maabot ng
Oo.
ganun, ano. Kaya talagang,
But if we're gonna look at her dun sa screen natin kanina, no, parang medyo okay lang eh.
Ah.
Siyempre, nakalakad pa siya pabalik. So, hopefully, nothing big.
under her own power as Pasaol. Angel Pasaol was able to get this one right in between the two blockers.
Oh, and yan din yung ginawa niya kanina sa set number 2 pagpasok niya.
Siya muna yung halili dito kay Perez. Menor. De Andres. Medyo na-anticipate na yung mga atake ni Menor. Bodonal. Ariola. Back to Menor.
Sinabi mo daw kasi na ina-anticipate eh. Binalik kay Menor eh.
Ah.
Tapos doon naman sa medyo kabilang side.
Again, switching up was Gemalyn Menor. Initially, it was a cross court. Now, down the 9.
Oo, and kung titignan natin, third set pa lang to.
Ah,
Si Almeniana, I think, has 13 points. And I think Menor also has 13 points.
exactly.
And it's all because of the setting. Itong playmaking ability ni Ariola.
Ganda ng paikot ni Ariola today.
Lahat hinahanap niya.
Menor. Oh,
She's feeling it.
yeah. Gemalyn Menor is having a game. 22-16 for the Lady Altas. Only 3 points away from the semifinals. Not a lot of words during that timeout from Coach Kirk Ong. Just needed his team to regroup as they make maybe one final push to prevent elimination. That's a difficult reception by Pasaol. Enrico scores that time. Perpetual. 2 points away now from the win. Enrico with one of her best matches in the season, 10 points.
Oo, and I think that's the third player na merong double-digit scoring dito sa Perpetual in all of 3 sets.
That's right.
And hindi pa tapos yung 3 sets, ha?
Pwede pang magdagdag. Meantime, Tato is able to score. So a rare middle activation for EAC.
Pero we have to give props din sa sa floor defense nitong Perpetual, kung paano nila habulin, kunin yung mga first ball, and at the same time, ibigay ng napakaganda kay Fifi.
Yun yung talagang pinagtibay nila dito. Floor defense from the first game going into this one. Pero binati mo yung Prince. That's on you.
That's on me. My fault, guys. Binibigyan nila ng chance itong EAC na makakuha pa ng kaunting push score.
Tatu to serve. Ariola. Menor has been relentless. 14 points now for Menor.
Narinig mo naman yung yung buwelo rin ni Menor. Sa tennis ko lang naririnig yun.
Fully committed on each attack itong si Gemalyn Menor. Match point. Perpetual, they have 6 points to play with. Bodonal gives up the free ball. A chance for the Lady Altas, and Enrico ends the match. The Lady Altas advance to the semifinals. They avoid the upset and win emphatically against CAC.
And it was only fair na yung winning service ay galing kay Ariola. Tapos, kay Enrico pa yung winning point. She was activated in this game.
11 points for Cha Enrico.
Oh, and again, ito yung isa sa mga games na pinakamagandang output nito ni Enrico.
The final score, 25-12, 25-19, and 25-18, all in favor of our winner. And now a Final Four contender in Season 101, the Perpetual Lady Altas. Now we reveal our best player of the match, Fifi Ariola. 26 excellent sets in just 3 sets. That's how impressive she was in this game. 3 players in double figures for the Lady Altas today, including Cha Enrico, one of their starting middle blockers. She was the one who spearheaded this attack by Perpetual and overwhelmed DAC all together. So this is the victory for Perpetual, 25-12, 25-19, 25-18. We'll head to a quick break. Pagbalik po natin, kakausap tayo ng mga miyembro mula sa Perpetual Lady Altas.